Hello everyone. I know that I talk about Primus a lot, but this video is with good reason. In the video that I posted last night talking about the 35-year anniversary of Frizzle Fry, at the end of the video, I mentioned that I had not been keeping up with how drummer auditions were going, but I found out this morning from a member of our gang that John Hoffman is now the new drummer for Primus. And I just want to say congratulations to John Hoffman. I really think they picked the right guy. I know they had a lot of submissions to go through. I think it was like 6,200 or something like that. So credit to the other people or the other YouTube channels that were covering this and talking about it. That's pretty much where I got my information. But I had a little bit of contact with John Hoffman, as I'm going to show you here. I can't help but to think that out of all those drummers who were submitting their auditions, that the ones that I liked the most, especially one of those drummers that I liked the most, got picked. So it kind of makes me feel like I have a little bit of taste in what Primus wants. You know what I mean? Because there were people who were coming on and they were giving me a lot of grief. They were saying, you don't know what you're talking about. These drummers are all, like, just people were saying some pretty harsh things. But I knew once they saw John Hoffman that they would see in him what I saw in him, because I just felt like he just fit. You know, I was a big fan of Josh Steffen being in there and Blake Watts, but man, John Hoffman just fits in with Primus. I've been listening to Josh Steffen play drums for years, as you guys know, as I've mentioned before, but I had never really heard him talk or anything, and I don't think there's anything wrong with the way he talks, but I didn't hear him talk or speak until a week or so ago. So I didn't really get to know much about his personality. It just seemed like every video I saw, he was playing drums, which was fine by me because that's why I was clicking on or watching his videos and following him, because I really enjoy his drumming. I think he's a great drummer. But I cannot say that it was to my surprise that it was John Hoffman. So John Hoffman, congratulations, man. Wow, what an honor it's got to be a member of that band. And I think it's going to be something that you do for quite some time. I'm going to share this clip because when I was editing the second Primus drummer video, audition video, accidentally this got cut out. I wasn't feeling well that day. I was pretty sick. So here it is right now. Let me just show that to you.
This is, you know, with the intent of submitting it to Primus. Greg Russell, Rick Kinney, and one other guy, John Hoffman. Now this guy, John Hoffman's a badass. This is the guy who makes me feel like the top 5 would get all scrambled up, because I would totally put him in the top 5 if I had to narrow it down. He's like a Louisiana dude. But this guy, I don't know, I just felt like I knew him already. As soon as I started, you know, he's talking and everything, and he starts playing. This guy's got swing, he's got groove, he's got pocket, he's got it all. He's the whole package, and he's got this really killer attitude. Just by watching him on video, I'm like, man, this guy, I would love to hang with this dude. I mean,
or when Primus said, I want these drummers, or I want all of you drummers auditioning to do you, show me who you are. I mean, man, it was really hard to beat John Hoffman. I just, right away, I liked him. I felt like I knew him. As I said in that clip, he just felt familiar to me. Maybe it's because we're both in the South. And then you see how all of these people came to bat for him, like all of his friends and people like that. Listen, that is something you do not see a lot of here in Georgia. And it was really heartwarming seeing all of his peers and his friends and family all speak up for him like that. That was super huge. And I just felt like, man, this guy, he's got it. Not only did he have a great personality, he had great people around him, but his playing was just unmistakable. He was very, very unique, and he had all the elements that I felt were necessary to be in Primus. To all of you people who are getting sick of me talking about Primus, we're moving on. We're going to talk, there's plenty of other things to talk about in the world of bass and other things. Like I said, I refuse to just stick to one thing. And I appreciate all of you who are here, you know, having these conversations with me and discussing these topics with me. I mean, it's limitless. I could talk about this stuff all day, and that's the mission of this channel. I love to discuss music and bands and instruments and gear with all of you. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, congratulations, John Hoffman. You totally got the gig that you deserved, man. And I look forward to seeing what you guys do next. Really, it's going to be quite a journey, and it's going to be very, very interesting to watch. I'll have another video out to you guys soon.